What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Friday, March 11th, and today we're going to be talking about why Solana is primed to break out. Now, I'm going to go through what Solana is doing at the moment. We're going to be looking at the monthly and daily active users. We're also going to be looking at some data around what's going on around Solana and why there's a lot of activity happening around Solana in different departments. And then we're going to be doing a technical analysis at the very end and looking at charting to showing you why I think Solana is actually primed to break out of its bear trend. Now, before we begin, be sure to like that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. Now, this was something that was shared recently on the Solana page, and this is showing you the monthly and daily active users in the Solana blockchain. Now, as you can see, the amount of wallets that have been building ever since January of 2021 has only grown, and we haven't seen much of a dip since then. It's because people are understanding that Solana is an easy interface that allows people to buy NFTs easily and also to buy cryptos on swaps very easily, but also because we've mentioned this before in our previous videos, it's just really cheap transactions, fast transactions, and the fees are just very, very small. They're mere pennies, actually less than pennies. And so that's why I think people are using Solana and all these other programs that are built on the blockchain. Not only that, the monthly active users has not really dwindled. It's only been doing so well. And the reason we're seeing this huge volume at around January is obviously because there was a huge market bear trend that allowed people to buy Solana at a very cheap price, and so we started seeing people use those funds to either buy into NFTs, and NFTs were the big narrative at that time. But also, let's look at the daily active users. Now, as we can see here, the daily active users have gone up or down in the past 30 days, but we can expect this. But know this, it's still healthy. People are still using this consistently, and they don't seem to be disappearing or going away anytime soon. So this is nothing that I'm really worried about. This is completely normal in this whole roadmap. Now, if we look at the Solana DEX in terms of their daily active users the past 30 days, Serum happens to be the largest swap that allows people to, trade cryptocurrencies and also swap their tokens for other tokens. And so that seems to be dominated in that space as well. Now, in terms of NFT marketplaces, obviously in the yellow, Magic Eden obviously takes the cake out of all of that. And slowly there is Solana Art, which I don't often go to buy NFTs. Usually I buy them on Magic Eden. So that's really cool to see. Now let's go ahead and just talk about why other people are feeling bullish on Solana. Now, in this one article, it says Solana could soon end corrective period. Now, this was published yesterday. Further down, it says Solana is almost 70% short of its November 2021 all-time high, which was around $253. Now, the Layer 1 token appears to sit in oversold territory, which we will talk about. Slicing through the $88 resistance could result in an upswing to $120. Now, further down it says Sol appears to be forming a bullish divergence against the relative strength index on its daily chart, which we are going to look at the end of the video. While it continues to make a series of lower lows, the RSI has been making a series of higher highs, which is very interesting. Such market behavior indicates rising upward momentum, hinting that a breakout from oversold territory could be near. Now, moreover, the recent downward price action appears to have led to a formation of a falling wedge, which is this right here. This is a falling wedge. As Sol moves closer to the pattern's apex, it could be preparing to break through the resistance. A decisive close before the wedge's upward trend could result in a 34% upswing toward 120. I have a little bit of a different prediction there, but this is that breaking point. This is the apex, right? And this is the relative strength index showing an uptrend. That's major support. Now, next article, this is a different perspective. Now, this Solana price gains momentum to break past 100. What they're saying is if it moves past $91 rather than the $80 range, that could reach up to 124. Now, in this, it says there is a good chance buyers may take a short break around $105 due to the formation of equal highs. Interested investors can enter a long position at $91 after a breakout confirmation and book profits at $105 and maybe $112. In total, this move would represent a 23% ascent of Solana price. So you can see that other people have their own predictions around, is this a falling wedge? But either way, they see it as a falling wedge on the short-term daily chart. I'm going to zoom out in my ending slide. I'm going to show you more than just a daily chart, but an overall scheme of things of what we can expect, because this is just a short time frame. Now, while things are looking up for Solana price, a correction towards the $75 support level will open up doubts. A daily candlestick close before $75 will invalidate the rising wedge bullish thesis for Sol. So in such a case, Solana price could revisit the $65 support level, although at the point buyers will have the opportunity to attempt to do another run up. So that is like the bearish scenario, right? It could go down that much. But the thing is, I think, like they said in the previous article, we could be in oversold territory. Now let's just go ahead and look at what's been building on Solana, because honestly, the Magic Eden on DApp radar is on top of OpenSea in terms of the trading volume and a lot of the monthly activities. And so obviously is doing a lot better than OpenSea, and OpenSea is actually taking a break right now because there was this NFT boom that was happening in February and January that people are just taking a breather. And there's nothing against OpenSea, because OpenSea is a great platform for NFT builders. But again, Magic Eden just has such cheaper fees that it seems to be suitable for people who are running under a budget or have great projects launching on a massive scale. So Magic Eden is that thing. But on all other notes, Magic Eden is also one of the top projects that have active users in the past 7 days. As you can see here, they're around 30,000. It's so much more than Radium, which is also one of the leading swapping exchanges. But 30,000 monthly active users trading and buying NFTs. And that's because people are buying it more and more and more. But there's also a project specifically that's been doing that. So recently, Astrals, which I mentioned in my previous video, and I'll put a link on the upper right hand side to Astrals and why I got really excited about it. Well, Astrals was one of the top NFTs that was supported by Mecha Frago, which is a NFT collection, but those builders worked with other people like Shaq, and I'm talking about Shaq, the famous basketball player. He decided to partner up with these guys and promote this project, and that's why it's doing so well. Now, one of the NFTs I bought was actually this guy right here, 7696. Now, its rarity isn't fantastic, but I really like the design itself, and I really dig it, and I haven't been able to see anything like this on the floor. And so I've been getting rewards every single minute, and you get 100 Galaxy tokens up front, and then you're paid every minute. And so just within the past 24 hours, I've had around 115 Galaxy tokens, which is huge. Now, what's great about this is that you don't have to lock up your funds. It really is, you just leave your NFT in your Phantom wallet. Just make sure you connect it on the Astrals NFT website, and then all of a sudden, that's it. You just start claiming your rewards, and then you can start earning it. And it's really that easy. So that's really bullish, and that's why I really dig why Astrals is actually helping Solana and Magic Eden develop daily active users. Now, further down, I want to show you the gaming landscape, which is around Solana, and this is the social engagement. What is building a lot of social engagement with their audience, with their fans on their platform? And as you can see here, this is the whole ecosystem right here, which is done really well. Thank you for Astronauts for creating this little picture here. But as you can see here, Yaku Corp, which is supposed to be an anime game / metaverse, that's building the most hype right now. And obviously Star Atlas, one of the largest sci-fi metaverse games that's been around for years, is also developing momentum. What are some other ones? There's Soul Chicks, Neon Heroes. There's also one of my favorite ones, Decimated, which I'm excited about. There's Cryo War. There's Aurora. There's Monkey Ball. Again, these are just this is just an overall scheme of things of what the gaming landscape is looking at like. But just know this, gamers and developers, most importantly, are coming to Solana. They are building much faster within the shorter time frame of 2 years compared to Ethereum, which is 10 years. So this is showing you the growth, and it's happening really fast, and why I think the price of Solana right now is a great opportunity to DCA. And again, not financial advice, it's just financial opinion. Now, they also have these events that have been happening consistently, which are these hacker houses. Now, these events happen throughout the world, and they continue to go on. They have one in Prague, they have one in New York City, but they are meeting developers and hackers to help incentivize building and incentivizing people to launch their programs. Again, these are coders. These are people who genuinely care about their job, but also care about launching on the right platform. And this is huge. So they are going out around the world, and people are going to be flocking to this. And if you want to attend, there is something happening in Miami. Now, this is happening April 5th through the 10th. So it's about a month away from now. But if you want to attend this, it's going to be there, and you can meet a whole bunch of different developers and people and network. Maybe even gamers and NFT projects will be out there as well. But definitely stay tuned to that. That should be fun. Now, as you've been waiting for, we're going to go into the chart. And this chart is basically my chart of what I think is going on right now. So as you can see, we're at this point at around $82. So that is the time of this recording. It may change by the time I post this. Now, I want to show you a few things. Now, we've seen some descending wedges right here, right? We've seen them in the previous articles, and it's just this micro aspect, but I'm doing a macro overlook, right? Because again, this is on the daily chart. Now, first, I want to go down to the bottom. This is the relative strength index, right? So as you can see here, this yellow line is the resistance level as of right now because we're below that level. But notice the green line and the blue line. I'll show you the green line first. So the green line shows you a downtrend of the relative strength index. And this is showing you around the buying opportunities and how much people are buying into a cryptocurrency, regardless of the price action. So as you can see here, there were 3 moments in time where things were going down, but there was also followed by an uptrend, which is this blue line. Whenever we see this blue line, we do see an uptrend. So say for instance, when we saw a downtrend of this green line, well, guess what? We saw a blue line uptrend. And what happened there? It went up in price. And then it went down again with the green line. And here we went to another blue line uptrend. And what happened there within that time from this point? It went from $16 and then up to this point, it went all the way up to $260, right? So right now we're seeing it again where this green line right here is showing a downtrend all the way down here, which was completely oversold. As you can see here, I haven't had a green line drawn past that resistance level. So we are obviously way below the oversold territory. So what happens then? Well, this blue line is very small and it has a lot to grow. So it has to break out of this yellow resistance level. So this is why I created this chart, right? This green line is showing some support level of breaking past that, which is this oversold territory. And as you can see, this red line right here is around $80 and it keeps bouncing off of there. So really it's trading in this zone right here and it's trying to decide where it's gonna go. And so right now, as you can see, what I imagine is that we can head up to a price of around $312. Yes, that is a bit of a hopium price. As the previous articles have mentioned, they can say it's around 112, 120. Yes, realistically, that is the leveraged trader's point of view. But as an investor, I think long term. And so I think over the next couple months, we're going to reach up to that level because again, we are on oversold territory, as you can see here. Now, a lot of this charting is showing me that it's primed to break out. Now, I want to show you another thing, which is the weekly chart. And the reason I'm showing you the weekly chart is because I want to show you how crazy it is, how bad it is that we are oversold. Look at how many green candlesticks there are, and then look how many red candlesticks there are. There is too many red candlesticks that this has to go up regardless. And this is because of the adoption of Solana. I wouldn't be talking about this with any other coin because again, Solana is a blue chip. And if this were to go down even lower, that would just be shocking to me, considering that it's a layer 1 solution, one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the world, and also has huge monthly and daily active users. So that is my thesis, that is my thoughts. Again, please do your own research. Do not invest more than what you're willing to risk. And also don't take what I'm saying into consideration. Follow other people as well. So guys, that's pretty much it. This is why I feel very bullish on Solana and why I'm dollar cost averaging into Solana. Solana is going to be the #1 layer 1 blockchain, beating Ethereum. It may not beat Ethereum's network anytime soon, but it is definitely the leader in terms of layer 1 solutions. So guys, with that said, I hope you liked this video. Let me know your comments down below on how you feel on Solana, on the charting, on the price predictions, and also the ecosystem around gaming and NFTs. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So guys, be sure to like, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, and I will see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the global crypto assets exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.